moved to Jamaica when I was 5 years old because my dad got a job in Jamaica and it was like, yo, everybody, we're going to Jamaica. And I was like, what is Jamaica? I've never heard of it before. See what I mean? So like, I remember the plane flight being extra long. And I remember that was like the first time in an airplane. And then fine, we reached Jamaica. And then I was like, yo, where's everybody else? Because that was like the first time in my life I really knew nobody. Everybody was telling us about Jamaican patties, that we need to try Jamaican patties. I remember that because it's like 4 different people who work with my parents who were saying, yo, you have to try Jamaican patties. Oh yeah. And then that was the first time I heard reggae music. And like, my father was like a big reggae music fan. That was like my first time listening to music really, that I could remember. It was reggae music and it was like Garnet Silk, Bob Marley, Dennis Brown, John Holt. But like at the time I didn't really know their names. I just knew the songs. Like, you know, like the regular Bob Marley songs like No Woman No Cry and them kind of stuff there. Yeah. So so that's all I knew. Also, growing up, dancehall was a thing, right? So I remember like literally hearing dancehall music in like cars that would pass by, or like in shops, like when you go with your parents out, like the market or supermarket or whatever have you. But I've never actually hear it inside my house. You know what I mean? But I kind of realized that it kind of sounded like reggae, but it was faster, and they weren't really singing. So dancehall really confused me until I believe I was in grade 6. And like one of my friends in grade 6, his father was Merciless, the dancehall artist. His father was Merciless's manager, right? So for some strange reason, like he had like a CD player, like a CD Discman with like every single Merciless song that ever existed. And like I remember like listening to Merciless. I think Merciless was like the first dancehall artist I ever listened to like in entirety. And I was like, wow, this is some hardcore lyrics right there, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So big up Merciless. So the first dancehall song I fell in love with was Dancehall Queen, Beanie Man and Chevelle Franklin. And I think I fell in love with it because like I couldn't really go outside of my house to go to like a dancehall session. So I was kind of limited in what I was exposed to at that age. But I remember like watching Entertainment Report on TV and like see this big grand video for this song called Dancehall Queen.
You so full of it, but you so clever. You still have to make a you design to be the dancer. If for me alone, I would have turned her in a lover. Tell me what me near me, want to knock you with me, ama.
Beanie Man was saying something, but I didn't really know what it was. And I was like, yo, that is amazing. So I think like that is the first dancehall song I really loved. But it was really the first dancehall song that was presented to me in like a really cool presentation. And I think that kind of did the trick for me. How did I get into music? I would say like I always collected music because I liked how it sounded, you know what I mean? Like I remember like asking for like the Fugees album for my birthday, that kind of things. Like every birthday I kind of want like music, you know what I mean? But I just thought like, yo, I just like music and like listening to music until I would say grew 5th form. And so like, yeah, until like 5th form and so, I kind of realized that the group that I was amongst, like everybody had to do something music related. So like you had like a singer in the group, you had a dancehall DJ in the group, and you had like that person that used to knock on the desk or the beats and whatever have you on the desk. Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. So that's like the makeshift producer in the crew. Like, what am I? You know what I mean? So like I couldn't sing. I'm really bad at singing. I couldn't really DJ because like I wasn't really great at patois. You know what I mean? And like at that time I couldn't like really hold a rhythm. So like, what can I do? So what I started doing was I started making mixtapes, right? So like I used to like record songs on the radio and like pause it And then when I find like another song that I like, I just press record. So like it was like the worst mixing ever you could probably imagine, like train wrecks all about. But it was like my favorite songs on like a tape. So with that now, like I could literally give to my friends and be like, yo, I made this mixtape. Even though it's based on like people DJing on the radio and whatever have you, like I swear like you would hear Arif Cooper and Fame FM within the CD, but I didn't care. That was like my mixtape, you know what I mean? How similar is Jamaica to Ghana? I would say they could be cousins. Like I always tell people this, like in 2016 when I went to Ghana and I came outside the airport, the first thing I saw was a Usain Bolt Nissan ad, right? And I was like, yo, like I just left Jamaica. I literally saw Bolt at a party like 2 nights before, and then I come the next side of the world and there is Usain Bolt again, you know what I mean? And then I realized like a lot of the taxis, they have like Jamaican flag stickers on their cars or stuff like that. And like I was like, yo, what's really going on here? Like I didn't really expect that from Ghana. And then like just driving around, like you see like the flyers of parties and events. Like I remember seeing like Muta Baruka from Jamaica in Ghana, and then like people are like playing Alkaline, and I'm like, I literally left Jamaica. We're playing Alkaline, All About the Money, and I'm in Ghana, and they're playing the exact same songs. You see me? So I feel like they really are related. Like they're closer in terms of culture and experiences than most people realize. They love dancehall music, reggae music. I remember sitting down in Ghana and my cousin asking me if I ever saw like Vybz Kartel in real life, and I was like, yeah, I saw him before he went to jail. And they would ask me about Jack Cure. They asked me about everybody who was relevant in Jamaica, right? So they know what is happening, they know what's up, you know what I mean? Likewise in Jamaica now, I could see similarities in people's faces, mannerisms, how they walk, and it kind of made me believe like the DNA is so similar. It's just that, you know, through, I guess, slavery, some went here and some stayed there, and you know what I mean? And like they just behave the same regardless of where they are in the world. When I go back to Ghana, I'm looking forward to, you know what I mean, sharing the vibe from Jamaica to over there. I want to bring a couple of new artists, a couple of new songs, you know what I mean? I just want to immerse myself in the Ghanaian experience as well. Like I have to go back to Makala Market, you know what I mean? Like I want to experience Ghana, but I also want to share the best part of Jamaica and bring it to the people over there. All right, what I will be bringing to PinexGinja when I go over there this December 24th. All right, so I'm going to bring some unique vibes, some unique music. It's going to be like the ultimate blend of Jamaican music mixed with Ghanaian music, mixed with African music, something you've never heard before, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm one of the few people in the world who can do that justice, and I plan to do it justice when I reach, you know what I mean? A lot of surprises in the store, so you just have to come out and, you know what I mean, just see what I want.
Guess I'm not care about tomorrow. I guess I'm not care about tomorrow.